Hey guys, it's Shiloh and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a get ready with me and I am doing absolutely nothing today, but maybe I'll take a trip to the thrift store and find myself a cute outfit or something. I have no idea. But yeah, let's get started. First, I have to brush my teeth and wash my face. Okay, I just finished brushing my teeth. Now my face is all ready, but I'm gonna let that sit for a while and we're gonna do my hair. I got my hair cut recently and I have a bunch of short layers, so I don't even straighten my hair anymore because it looks whack. So I only curl my hair, and to do that I use a Marcel, which is basically a fancy curling iron. I used to only strictly curl my hair with a flat iron, and then I went to hair school for a short amount of time and I got this Marcel, and so now this is what I use to curl my hair. While that's heating up, I'm gonna take my hair out of these clips and brush it. And I have this cheetah print brush because it doesn't like cheetah print. Now that I look extra crazy, I'm gonna curl my hair. Okay, I just finished curling my hair, and now I like to just shake it out a bit, so I'm gonna flip my head over. And then just fix it up with my hands. And now I'm ready to do my makeup, so I'm going to take those clips again and just clip my hair back to the side, and let's get started with the makeup. Okay, the first thing I do is wet my beauty blender. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you guys what I'm doing or if I should just talk. That's one thing that I'm good at, if there's a subject that I really want to talk about. Okay. So I just use a CC cream. I don't use actual foundation, but I use a darker shade first. I guess we can just do a little story time. I'm gonna take it back to high school, actually, before high school. Growing up, I always wanted to be a cosmetologist. That was something that I always loved the idea of, doing people's hair and makeup. And I really had no other idea besides that. I never really wanted to go to college, so yeah. And last year came time for me to graduate. I knew what cosmetology school I was going to, and everything was all set up. I had my life planned out. I was gonna go to school late in the fall, graduate a year later, work for maybe 5 years, and hopefully do something like a hobby or something that I actually wanted to do with my life. And I'm just using a lighter shade. I hated going to school in high school. I didn't want to go to bed. I wouldn't wake up on time. I was always late. I just hated it. I didn't want to be there. And when I went to cosmetology school, I was like,
yes, I finally want to wake up in the morning and actually want to go to school.
Oh, before this, I had started a business in high school. I started my own thrift store because I love thrifting. So I did that and went to a couple vendor shows where I just had my boutique set up. It was a thrifting boutique and people loved it. So I was doing good for a while. Made several sales. I went to a hair school. And then I reached out to someone from my hometown who I knew started their own business, and they were thriving. And so I was like, I need business help because I don't want to do boutique anymore. I want to sell thrifty clothes, and I just want some insight, and I want you to help me, blah, blah. So I reached out to her, and then she asked me about school, and I was like,
oh, it's good, blah, blah, blah.
And she was like, you don't like school, do you? And at that point, I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. This isn't the dream. I don't know. I just didn't really love it, and she noticed that. Then I was deciding to quit school, so I spoke to my school administrator and financial aid lady, and then we decided on a date that I was gonna leave. I had 12 days left, and that was like the happiest I had been at that school. So I was like, that's how I know something was wrong and that I shouldn't be here.
Because I was happy to leave.
So then eventually I left and I was working for an online business. I was actually
selling knives.
And that wasn't really the dream either. I didn't really like it. I liked it when I was in school because I was like,
I was making bank.
like I was gonna pay for school myself, and I did. But I was like, dude, like my parents don't have to help me with this. I could do this all on my own, and it was like fun. I was like
Hustling and stuff.
Then I quit school. I was just working the job, and I hated it. I was like, I'm not even working for anything anymore. This isn't fun. I don't really care about the money. And I was just like not happy there. So then they're like, oh, maybe you can be a manager, an assistant manager. And I was like,
Oh yeah, that sounds fun.
so then I was a manager.
And I hated that too.
Was still not happy. So then 3 months go by and I'm like, okay, I'm resigning. I quit. I don't want to do this anymore. And my manager was like actually he was like okay with it. Left that job, and then ever since then, I still haven't worked at another job. I'm not in school anymore, clearly.
Because I quit that.
And I just never been more confused in my life on what I want to do. And so I started watching a lot of YouTube, consuming a bunch of content, and I was like, I always wanted to be a YouTuber, but I've never really like actually tried and gone after it. So now's my time. So I started making videos in February, and
Now I'm just on the grind.
or I guess plan that something comes of it, because that's my dream. I've been on this app for the past
10 plus years.
and I want to be myself and also make a living out of just being myself. Like, I'm not working a normal job. I'm not working for anyone but myself. I do what I want when I want, and yeah. So I thought about getting into like influencing and working with brands on like Instagram and stuff, and also just making YouTube videos and being a content creator, and like that's the dream. So that's what we're working on. Recently I've been
Avoiding people.
because people ask me if I'm still going to school. I tell them no. They ask me if I'm working somewhere. I tell them no. And that's when they get confused and they're like,
Oh, so you're doing nothing with your life?
well, yeah, kind of, but also
No.
So that's why I really hope something comes out of this, because then it'll be easier to explain to people. But I hate talking to people. When I go in public places, I try not to talk to anyone, which might seem rude, but trust me, I'm not trying to be rude. I just hate people asking me what I'm doing with my life.
When I have no idea.
I just sit at home all day and try to keep myself busy by doing random projects. I've been flipping furniture, I redid my room, I started embroidering like sweatshirts and things, selling them, and making videos. So that's what I'm doing with my life right now. I want to move out sometime. I've been planning to go to Texas. I just want a fresh start where I go somewhere that no one knows me, no one has prejudgments of me,
And I could just be myself.
and do my own thing, you know? My makeup is done. Now, I'm not going to pick out an outfit, you know, because we're going to go to the thrift store. So I'm probably just going to throw on a sweatshirt. It's actually raining out today, which is kind of sad. It's not very pretty out. But, yeah, also that's what I do,
I love shopping.
which is bad because I'm not working and I'm just spending money. But it makes me happy, so I try to be smart with it, and then I try to sell clothes too. Anyways, I'm gonna throw on a sweatshirt and I will see you.
Go in the car.
Okay, I don't know how well this is gonna work, if my phone will stay up there. We're headed
To the thrift store.
I found some outfits for inspiration, and so we're gonna go see if we can't find some of those. And I'm actually gonna go get lunch real quick at one of my favorite fast food places, and then go look for clothes. So I got to this restaurant place, and I didn't want to get out because there was like a guy standing out there, and then I've been sitting in here,
And this white van pulls up.
and literally parked right beside me, and two creepy looking guys got out, and now they're ordering, and I don't want to drive away because what if they go where I'm going? I think I'm gonna leave and come back.
I'm scared.
Okay, I'm at Goodwill now, and I'm going to see what I can find, and hopefully they have something good, and maybe I can find something on sale. We're gonna go in and see. Okay, I just got out of the thrift store. I think I was in there for probably
45 minutes, maybe an hour.
I don't even know, but I found this light pink sweater tank top, and then this schoolgirl skirt. These are really trendy right now. And then I also just got a golf tank. Now I'm gonna go back to the restaurant and hopefully order some food this time. And the guy that gave it to me was super nice. Oops. And I got a cheeseburger and some deep fried mushrooms. So
I'm gonna eat that and I'll go home.
And I'll put on my outfit.
and wrap this thing up. I'm home! So I'm gonna go put on the clothes and see you in 2 seconds. Okay, I put on the outfit and honestly, it's
Pretty cute.
Let me move it down here so you can see the whole thing. So it looks like this, but this top is like too big. So I'm going to take it off, grab some scissors, and crop it. Okay, that was honestly a pretty good length, but I still have half the tag on there, and I think I'm just gonna cut enough so that that tag part comes off and make it just a tiny bit shorter. Okay, I cut the last part off the bottom, and that's the finished look. That completes my get ready with me. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and turn on bell notifications so you get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks so much for watching. See you next week. Peace out.